Hello and welcome. I'm Umbra, and this is Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Last I left off, I was outside taking care of some zombies, I believe, and I told you guys I was going to try and work on some crafting and some learning off camera, and I did. If you'll notice, the int and strength stats are actually up a bit. Um, yeah, I've done some basic things. I tried to find a reasonable vehicle to use for to begin working on. However, I couldn't really find a decent one, or rather, I only found one decent one. And I'm going to give you guys a bit of advice, those who are new to Cataclysm. Um, don't try and drive at night in a city, even if you have headlights. So right there, there's a cube van, and if you notice, it's off the road. It's basically because its whole front end got destroyed. I couldn't. Something about the speeds kept jumping up on me, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't using the diagonal keys, so I'm not sure what caused it to jump sometimes. Maybe it was a lost control or whatever. So I found myself running into other vehicles on the road quite frequently. And then there's a whole horde of zombies that were chasing me about. I also found one mob I have never seen before. So this city is starting to get a lot of, I guess they're called pacification robots or something like that. They're not a huge amount of fun to deal with. So I've been wandering around, and I've actually looted a lot of the city of food and other basic supplies. Um, I also have some gear you might not recognize, but I did a lot of hunting for very specific gear and found some good stuff. But I'm running low on water and such, which I did find a way to temporarily fix that, and that was to to grab some dirty water like from the toilets and stuff or from rain and start cooking it up. In one of the houses, I found something called a charcoal smoker, which is this right here, and I had some charcoal. And I also found funnels, which I activated and set over on these two to the sides of me tiles, and then I put jugs on them, and as it rains, they will fill up with water. So this is kind of a renewable water source, except for the fact that I need more charcoal for the charcoal smoker. Um, yeah, maximum of 200 charges of charcoal, and I don't have any charcoal. Um, but it did allow me to get some fresh water, which allowed me to spend a little more time reading and uh, updating my skills. I'm trying to go through my perishable foods. I also got a second uh, cart, so I now have two carts, um, and I'm thinking about emptying them out and seeing if I can condense it down to one and then take that one with me. I'm probably going to venture into the southern town today and see if I can either find a decent vehicle or um, find some more supplies, mostly fuel or make something that has fuel. Um, Ideally, I want to get I forget what they're called, but they're like they're stoves that can run off of wood. I don't think it's actually called a wood stove, but that's basically what it is. And I just need to find one or get ready to make one, which I might be able to do with some of the vehicles we've got around here. So anyways, so I think I'm going to quickly try to condense some of this stuff down. So I'm going to use, so that's the south, tab, try and condense this all down to one cart. And then I'm going to take and grab this, and then it's going to come with me. I should actually check and make sure. Yep, it looks like it's in reasonable condition. I also got a bicycle, like a pedal bike, and that was great. I thought I could do some stuff with that, and then the tires broke on me, so that was not fun. Oh, that is a moose. And, you know, what's funny is before, this moose was actually ignoring me. And now, he's deciding to attack me. So let's see. I don't want to have to pull out my gun, but I'm going to fight him. Sure. There's actually a lot of good stuff. So I'm going to grab most of this. I'm going to actually use this key, the slash key, forward slash, I believe. And then I'm going to put this stuff in the shopping cart. Some of it will go bad before I get to it, but at least I have some of the stuff. It's actually quite useful. A lot of the vehicles I have found, like this one lacks wheels. Everything else is, I believe, actually pretty good about it. You know, good engine, a decent car battery, decent alternator, and if I could just get another, oh, I'd have to get, ooh, are all four wheels? I'd have to get four 24-inch wide wheels. I might be able to get a different size wheel, but in general, it's just a lot of the vehicles I came across were lacking just one thing. I was hoping to find one that was not lacking anything, so that I could drive it back and then start working on it and improving it, adding extra space, expanding it out a little bit, making it basically my mobile base, because that's one of my ultimate goals. So I was thinking about, there's been a few days since my last recorded episode, and I was thinking about what is my ultimate goal really for this series. And also I picked up another quest, which is to kill a zombie mom, I believe. However, I don't know where, I thought she was over here. Anyways, oh, I think she is there. But where? I was thinking there are two places in this game I have really never been. Or there's more than two that I've never been to, but there's one in particular I would like to go to that I've never been to, or two, and that is I've never been inside a laboratory, and I've never been inside a military base. And now both of those places are quite dangerous, um, immensely so. So it's not going to be an easy thing to get to those, but I think those are worthy, you know, things to journey towards. So I want to try and hit both of them with this character. I mean, if this character dies, I'll try it again with a new character. If I do wind up getting to a new character, I might try some randoms, because I'm kind of getting to the point where most enemies don't really scare me, with the exception of like certain very powerful enemies. So it is. By the way, that red star usually means that's where your mission target is. So that's kind of why I'm moving about here. You know what? I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to for the moment. Just because I want a chance to see. It is to the north, but where, I don't know. It's not in the camper trailer. I have no idea. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it alone for now. I think some of the missions are also a little buggy. Also picked up another gun. Oh, I should have grabbed the ammo for it. Oh well. If it really gets down to the point where I'm using the gun for a large amount of my fighting, probably not in a good situation. So we're going to check these vehicles, because if there's one that's reasonably working and I can just drive it up, like, the controls are bad on this one, might still be able to salvage it. I'll just have to remember that on this road there is a vehicle that's potentially salvageable. But if I can find a vehicle that's reasonably working order, and drive it back up, I will. So we're basically heading into this town for supplies, parts, and potential vehicle. This one doesn't have battery, but it does have everything else looking good. Actually, let me check and make sure the controls are... Yeah, the controls are good. Battery is pretty bad, so I would have wanted to replace that anyways, and the alternator is pretty bad. This is a hippie van. The engine's alright. The wheels are a little damaged. I would want to repair those. Let me see. What does this one look like? Security system's damaged. Everything else looks alright. It's got gasoline. It just doesn't have any batteries. Its battery is gone. Its alternator is pretty much gone. How are its wheels? I might try to cobble between these two. Oop, nope, didn't want to do that. What did I hit? Oh, okay. Yeah, rename the vehicle. Whoops. Rename to nothing. I might try to cobble between these two and make something. Which isn't too hard. I don't know if I have the right supplies. I know batteries are pretty easy to deal with. However, engines and stuff and tires, I think, require wrenches, so... However, is there a garage in here, in this town? Actually, straight back down that road. Well, let's be careful. I do remember that there were some interesting enemies around here. This one lacks wheels and battery and gasoline, so we're gonna... Oops. Let's take care of these zombies as we see them. Piercing weapons is increased to 4. But like I said, most enemies are pretty non-threatening to us, at least the basic enemies, which I think even if you make a random character and you don't custom design them, you're going to get to that point at some point in your survival. Double up. It's just part of how it goes, and I feel that's good because, you know, you should get to the point where a standard zombie does not threaten you, but other things do. Gasoline tank's pretty much gone, but those 2 wheels, I believe the other ones had... Oh, excuse me for just a moment. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. I believe the other one uses 17-inch wheels. Let's see. Well, let's try something. Let's see what it takes to remove a wheel. So we'll hit O, we'll go over. Strength of 22 or a tool with jacking 3 and bolt turning of 2 or more. I have the mechanic skill though, so let's see if we can find something. Something in that garage. There's also another little thing here. If you're carrying your cart around, zombies will try and climb over it. I mean, sometimes they'll attack it, but a lot of times they'll try and climb over it to get to you, which means that you can basically use it as like a mobile bush or something. And it can give you that advantage because they are slow moving past it. Alright. There's a shocker zombie. I almost kind of want to deal with him, but not... Well... Oh, this could be a bad idea. But there is a reason for it. Oh! Let's move away. Ooh, he is fast. One, I want to get him before it's daylight. And 2... there's a potential that he has a cybernetic in them, or some sort of mod that we can use, or even just break down and, well, use in a different fashion instead of trying to install it. It's really difficult to deal with bionics unless you have a very high first aid and I think it's first aid and I don't remember what the other skill is, but there's like 2 skills I believe you need to handle it well. So we're just going to butcher all these guys. We're going to make sure, yep, Infernal Furnace. Internal Furnace CBM. Can burn any organic materials, food. Yeah, so this is actually a good one because this is a basic, like it can power other bionics. So now maybe I will be able to take those 2 and I'll be able to recycle the one that's just a burnt out and use the one that's hot. So let's butcher this guy. Let's eat. Let's see. This. Imagine eating after butchering a humanoid creature is a great idea. So we're good there. Let's go grab our cart. Almost forgot where it was. And then we're going to continue to head south to this, Hey you, how are you doing? Nope, bicycle wheels are down. Or, the wheels are down. Which, it could still be useful. If I could get a few of those together, I could probably make something piecemeal out of them. But, for right now, I don't want anything that's going to take a huge amount of effort. Wow, this thing is... What kind of wheels does this have? Or what kind of wheels does it lack? 17-inch wheels? Oh, but it has a lot of fuel and a lot of gasoline. I might just want to... So we're going to remove the battery from... Oops, actually. Oh, it's not a good battery, though. Yeah, let's remove the battery. Let's take care of this zombie brat. Butcher. Peanut butter candies. Ooh, brought me candy. Here, a smash. Ooh, something must have crashed or broke under its own weight, so I am going to remove these. Oh, no, I don't have the ability to do this, so, but I am, let's see, car battery. Ignore that. And I kind of want to remove this alternator, but I don't have the ability to do so. So we're going to grab, or we're going to use this to move the battery. Right there. Okay. Oop, wrong button. And then we should see a garage over here. Hopefully that isn't what we heard collapsing. Yeah, you should be a garage. Oh, this is a pool, and something's been breaking the, what was this? Oh, this is a grocery store. I think, no, I didn't head into that one. I thought the one I headed into was on the north side. Examine vehicle. What is this? Kilowatt generator, small wheel, frame, gasoline tank. So it's like a mobile generator. Oh, that's not a bad thing. 11 motorbike wheels, 10-inch small wheels, drive belt. Ooh, those are... Yeah, we're taking those drive belts. They're usually how you have to repair alternators, which, as someone who knows a little bit about mechanics, has done it for a little while, is a little peculiar that all drive belts are the same. But for the sake of a game, I think it is a better thing. Ooh, bottle jack. Another drive belt. And steel frame, car, automotive horn. Let me grab my cart and see if I can... How much space do I have in this? Examine. Alright, so G, we're going to grab you. We're going to bring you in here. And then, what are you, a welder? How much do you weigh? Air filter. Cart, ooh, a good battery. You know what? Oops, wrong button. We're going to install a... Oops, no, install... I want to... Mechanics... Strike frame... We have a vehicle frame here. A steel frame. Let's see. Let's see if I can make a let's see. I don't know how well this is going to go in there. Alright, so it did fit in there. I do want to get this welder. So let's start moving some items here. Bicycle wheel could be useful. How much space do I have? And that. So I got all that. I want this battery. Okay. I'm going to take this screwdriver. I'm actually going to start wielding a nice spear again. I can't even just put that in my inventory. Oh, I can. Just alright. Scissor jack. Two. I have those two bottle jacks. Probably isn't necessary. Electric motor. There's a lot of good stuff here. I did not expect to find this much useful stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look around real quick, see what I can do, what I can build, what I can make, all that. And I'm going to stop the video here, do a quick look around. I may even try and repurpose this mobile generator to put a basket on it and those coaster wheels, like try to combine these two vehicles together in a way, and just have this kind of awkward hauling thing. If I can get that back to my base, I think that would be a good idea. So I'm gonna stop it here. I'm Inverta Umbra, and this has been Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Have a good one.